Alright, what's going on, guys? We're the Fan Club. I'm Kyle.
Justin.
Alright, today we're going to talk a little bit about DC, which, I'll be honest, I don't really know a whole lot about, so my man Justin's going to take care of most of this. So, Justin, what do you know about the DC lineup coming up?
Well, before the Man of Steel, there wasn't much of a DC universe. There was pretty much just Batman.
I'm Batman.
Batman. and then we had Superman Returns. I don't fault Brandon Routh. People give that guy a lot of shit. They picked him to play Christopher Reeves. That movie was a continuation of the Christopher Reeves movie. But that movie was a shit fest.
Yeah.
Superman didn't throw one punch in that movie.
It was stupid.
But other than really Superman and Batman, DC have never really had a cinematic universe. They attempted to try to do something with Green Lantern, and that failed horribly. I don't put blames on Ryan Reynolds. I don't believe it was his fault. He was a great Hal Jordan. It was just other things. Hector Hammond was a horrible bad guy.
Very poor movie.
Just the Parallax. I mean, I like Parallax. It's the way they handled everything. It was a very poor movie, and they spent a lot of money on CG. Where honestly, they could have used some practical effects, at least for like Kilowog and other characters that could have lowered their budget. I mean, they had Michael Clark Duncan while he was alive. I love Michael Clark Duncan. Rest in peace, man. He was Kilowog. They could have easily put him in makeup to have him play that role because he's a very big man, so it would have been an issue for him to put him in makeup. As far as, the bird guy, which I can't remember his name, I'm probably going to piss some people off because I can't. But, I mean, that's a few characters they couldn't. I mean, they did Mark Strong. They did Sinestro makeup. Why couldn't they have done everybody else? The suits, I mean, they just... do you remember how much that movie cost? And I think it was well over $300 million with everything.
It was a bad movie.
And it went down fast, and so DC kind of panicked. They had Batman. That was pretty much it. And then Zack Snyder came along and did Man of Steel. People have their complaints about it. Say what you want.
I loved it.
I did too.
I loved it.
It was a nice new version, I thought, of seeing Superman. I really like the relationship between him and Jonathan and him. It's a different one we've seen. I liked what Kevin Costner did.
Yeah.
I liked the end because I like the death. I thought that was cool.
Oh yeah, that was great. I mean,
Pa Kent, he died of a heart attack in the comics. I believe in the previous movies, died of a heart attack. This is a point where I felt like it made a difference. Like, hey, the Superman's over here, and those are the other ones.
Yeah.
With that. And especially with modern CG and the way they could show the fight scenes and the way they made General Zod. Although I thought anybody could have played General Zod. Michael Shane is a great actor. I thought anybody could have played him. But, again, it was just an awesome to see Superman's power and how strong he is for once.
It was a great movie. I loved it. I loved all the destruction that it showed. When two Kryptonians are going to fight, you're going to have that much destruction. And I heard from more than one people that they didn't like it because of all the destruction. And I don't think they really know the story of Superman or Kryptonians in general. I mean, that would, theoretically speaking, that would happen. Just saying, I thought it was a great movie. I have zero complaints about it.
I totally understand the concerns. Superman would never do that. Realize that he isn't Superman yet. He just put on the cape. He just put on the suit. He's learning his powers. You saw he learned how to fly in the beginning of the movie. You saw he learned his heat vision, his X-ray vision. He's learning everything at once. So clearly he's not going to realize, I need to pull this guy away from the city. You saw him. He was trying to stop as much damage as possible. He did pull Zod away a couple of times.
Yeah.
So you saw he was trying to do that, but clearly he's not at the point yet where he can weigh the balances. I see. At this point in time, I need to stop Zod before anything worse happens. And let's not mention that machine was doing a really good job of destroying things before they fought people. So that machine destroyed Metropolis more than what they did.
It was kind of fucked up before they started getting it out.
Yeah, so let's not get butt here. It's fuck you, Zack Snyder. You fucking let him do that. No.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, the machine pretty much
that fucking neck break at the end, loved it.
I loved it too because you saw how upset he was the fact he had to do that. And, Superman doesn't kill. Yes, he does. Batman doesn't kill. Superman only does it if he has to as a last effort. He doesn't like to. If he has to, he will kill somebody, and he has killed Zod before. And you saw how pained he was to kill his, as he knows, his last
Still,
Kryptonian.
Loved everything about that movie. I'll probably watch it again after we get done filming this.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. If I owned it, I would. The upcoming DC lineup, we had a teaser at Comic-Con with the guy who played the Journal, and I cannot remember his name at the moment, and I probably should, but I'm a little unprofessional right now. So they did a line from Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns, and at the end you saw the Frank Miller Batman symbol along with the Superman symbol, and then it was confirmed Superman, Batman, Dawn of Justice. At that point in time, it was just Batman versus Superman. Now it's Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. And we're getting a lot more information about this. Wonder Woman is supposed to be in the movie, played by Gal Gadot. Batman had been cast as Ben Affleck. That caused a lot of uproar. I was okay with it as soon as I found out. Because I like Ben Affleck. Because you fucking rule Phantoms, dude. And I forgive you for Daredevil. Because it wasn't your fault. Henry Cavill also returns as Superman. And we're getting some other casting rumors like Jason Momoa, Khal Drogo as Aquaman, which I'm really psyched about.
That would be badass.
I love Aquaman. He gets a lot of flack as being a character who's lame, and people just don't get him. The fact that he's like extremely strong, he can withstand bullets, he could probably go toe to toe with Superman for a time being, and has. I love Aquaman. He's one of my favorite DC characters. We know Cyborg is going to be in this movie as well. We get Flash. The Flash. I'm so disappointed about the casting of the Flash in this movie. I was so behind this, and then I found out they casted Ezra. I can't remember his last name. It's Ezra something. He was in this movie with. I can't even remember the movie.
It's not important.
It's not. But I'm very disappointed in this casting. I'm really willing to give Snyder the benefit of the doubt because I feel like they trust in him, like Marvel has Whedon, and they have a vision, and they're seeing it through. Because, like I said, I was kind of upset when they cast Chris Evans as Captain America, because it's like, really Johnny Storm, really the dude from that Another Teen movie. But I liked it, so I'm hanging in there. I will give it the benefit of the doubt. Justice League is still going to get my money no matter what, because it's Justice League. This movie is going to get my money no matter what. I'm probably going to see it 2 or 3 times. You still get my money, but I may not like this choice, DC. Yeah, I'm disappointed in you.
I just don't like the Social Network guy playing Lex Luthor. That's my biggest thing on this.
Yeah, we were talking about this previously.
Yeah, Michael Cera wannabe kid.
Jesse Eisenberg,
whatever I said. He's not important to me. He's not. I don't think he's going to do very good on it. But like Justin, they will be getting my money as well. So.
We do have 2 Justice League movies, from what I understand, confirmed. Rumors are that we'll see Brainiac. Like I said, rumors. I've read these. I can't confirm them or deny them. Neither can anyone right now. It's all just rumors. But circulating that Brainiac will be the villain, which I'm so excited about. Brainiac being a villain. Awesome. I've been wanting to see Brainiac brought to film for a very long time. And then Darkseid being the main baddie in the second one, which is awesome. And rumors that Green Lantern will make an appearance. He also is set to have another movie. Not sure if Ryan Reynolds will come back as Hal Jordan. Not even sure if they will use Hal Jordan. I'm really hoping for Kyle Rayner. He was my personal favorite Green Lantern, the Green Lantern of the 90s when I really started getting into comics. There are rumors that it could possibly be John Stewart. If you're not familiar with that, he was the Green Lantern. He's the black one. He was the Green Lantern in the Justice League cartoon that everybody fell in love with. That was super popular. That was produced by Bruce Timm, who did, not the Amazing Spider-Man, Batman. Because that Batman came out a long time.
Man, you know more about this than I do, man. This is all.
So we're talking about the original Batman anime cartoon from the 90s, Superman, Static Shock, Bruce Timm, the guy who did all that. So, what was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought.
You were talking about the Green
John Stewart, yeah, John Stewart. So he is that one. As far as I'm concerned, Shazam. Oh, I'm so excited for the Shazam. Captain Marvel is one of my favorite characters. Let's not get this confused with Marvel's Captain Marvel, which is also getting a movie, the female. And there's another Captain Marvel. Marvel, there's 2 of them. There's a female version and there's a Kree version. But Shazam, because they're calling it that, because clearly they can't with Marvel having a movie coming out, Captain Marvel. Shazam. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I have to say, I have a man crush on this guy. I'm not going to lie. Like him and Kevin Smith, you guys do it for me.
That's awesome.
But Black Adam. People have been wanting The Rock to be the Black Adam Shazam ever since this movie was announced. It was a while ago they announced this movie, like back when New Line was still a thing. because New Line had actually owned the rights to it, that they wanted Dwayne The Rock Johnson, either Shazam or Black Adam. And The Rock came out and he announced that I will be playing Black Adam. So I'm super psyched for this. This is supposed to be coming out in 2019.
Can't come soon enough.
It can't. I really want it to come sooner. No other rumors who's going to be playing Billy Batson or Shazam. I'm not sure who can even go that route. And I can't even speculate or even who I'd want to play that character, because it's such a hard character to portray, a grown man who's a child. And so that's...
It's going to be interesting to see how they go about doing this, too. I mean...
Yeah, I hope that anything's going to be better than the 70s TV route. If you've never seen that, we should probably put a link below so you guys can check out at least the opening. It's comical at best. But yeah, The Flash also, we said he's in the Justice League movie. He's also getting a solo movie. We just bitched about him a little bit ago. Cyborg is supposed to have his own movie as well.
Now, do we know who's playing him yet?
We do know who's playing Cyborg. I do not know his name off the top of my head. He will be in the movie. I don't know. None of us really know what parts these characters are having in Superman versus Batman, as far as we know. We all know that they're supposed to make an appearance. Yeah. There's rumors that Aquaman saved Superman from the world creator and Man of Steel, because we see him go down, we see him gone. Next thing we know, there's rumors that because that's right in the Indian Ocean, not Indian Ocean, was it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And there's speculation that Atlantis could be there and whatnot. So, I mean, there are rumors that he could have saved him, because that's Aquaman's land, and you mess with his oceans, he gets kind of pissed off about that. So he wanted to know what's going on. Like I said, that's just a rumor that he could be in there. We know Cyborg. Wonder Woman does have a role. I don't know. We've seen her in her civilian clothes from just pictures. I haven't actually seen her on costume on set, so I don't know what's going on.
There's been a picture floating around, but it might have been just like a fan-made picture.
Is there actually her in costume?
It is her in costume, but...
That was the Comic-Con one.
Okay.
That was the Comic-Con. They released the Batman one, the Superman one, and that. So we do actually have a picture of her in costume, but I've never seen her on set yet.
Yeah, which I'm kind of surprised that there hasn't been a whole lot of footage being leaked on this yet.
They're very tight-lipped from what I've noticed about this. We've had some clips of like the Batmobile running around Detroit, which people filmed. Zack Snyder and J.J. Abrams have been taking little jabs at each other. You have a picture of like Superman wearing a hood with a lightsaber. You got the Batmobile and the Millennium Falcon, if you guys haven't seen that.
There's a stormtrooper.
The stormtrooper that supposedly stole the Batmobile. Yeah, but that's pretty much all we're getting. They're really tight-lipped. We haven't seen any other costume designs in the big three. We really don't know what's going on as far as the characters and the development and roles they're playing. Apparently, we've seen pictures of this guy walking around with CG legs. We don't know what role he's playing. Someone said that's Jimmy Olsen. Like, we don't know. This project is extremely tight-lipped. I have yet to see any pictures of even Ben Affleck or the stunt double in costume on set. We've seen Henry Cavill, but I've not yet seen Batman on set whatsoever.
There was that one leaked footage, just like the teaser trailer that they leaked. I think it showed at Comic-Con, where it shows it's like a rainy night and it shows Batman on the roof, Ben Affleck on the roof just staring there, and then up in the light is Superman with his eyes glowing. And it was a very intense stare down between the two. And then shortly after that was up, if you missed it, I'm sorry, we can't put that up there because I think they pulled it.
Yeah, I mean, you might be able to find it, but good
it's
luck.
Tough. It's really tough.
Yeah, that has been pulled. I got lucky to see it. It was really
good.
Bad and fuzzy footage.
Yeah.
It was like, so you could tell on a cell phone, but I was able to see it. It was really cool to see him in that suit from The Dark Knight. If you've not seen it, Batman has two suits. He has an armor suit to take on Batman because clearly he can't beat him with that one. So this gives him a bit of an advantage to fight Clark. But yeah, that's pretty much all we've really seen from this film. Other than those like people filming the Batmobile, there's just not a lot of information going on what DC is doing. They're being very tight-lipped about this whole project in general. I'm surprised they even let this less go. The casting's been kind of secretive. We don't know where they're going with these movies, what they're doing. Like I said, what I said about Hal Jordan and Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, Green Lantern and Darkseid and Brainiac, it's all just rumors and stuff I've read. I can't confirm or deny this because I don't think anyone can other than WB execs.
All right. As soon as we find out, we'll be sure to throw it up on the page for you guys.
Yeah. And as far as DC goes, I mean, I pretty much covered everything I wanted to. Just want to inform you guys about that, as well as let you know what's going on in the world of DC since we talked about Marvel in my previous video.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, I think that's all we got today. That's all I got. Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
Cool. Thanks for listening, guys.
Have a good one.